Hey guys, name's Dave McDonough, and here I am live. I had to work this around. I did this whole thing a while ago. Uh-oh, control room. Okay, there we go. Now I can see myself. Um, it's live. I did this whole spiel like for 30 minutes ago and figured out it wasn't going on YouTube, so I had to learn this thing again. This technology thing. Heck, my 5-year-old, or 5-year-old, 7-year-old daughter can probably work this thing better than me. Okay, introductory part of this. My name's Dave McDonough, 38 years old, full-time equipment operator for a local municipality that's close to my town. It's about 13 miles away. Um, the reason why I'm on here is because I've been on the internet, seen internet marketing, trying to learn the tricks and trades, trying to make some money, and trying to build a team. Been online for about a year and 4 months, but been kind of taking a hiatus for the last 4 months because of my full-time job. I plow snow in the winter in Illinois. The weather, I live in Seymour, Illinois, and the weather in Illinois is very changes on a dime kind of thing. But this winter's been pretty decent, and I've been plowing a lot, working a lot, making some good overtime money. So here I am. Winter's winding down, and trying to get back at this thing, trying to build this business. So talking to you live outside my house in my actual I'm an emergency man through my job, and this is my emergency truck I'm talking to you into. So kind of a staple for my things. A lot of my videos is taken in my truck or this truck, and because I don't have a lot of room in my house, I have kids, son and a daughter, wife, and they don't leave me alone, so they want to know what I'm doing, so I got to come out here. So hopefully I'm going to get through this quickly this time around. So what I'm doing, nobody's watching this obviously because I didn't create an event or whatever, so I'm basically using this in lieu of shooting a video on my phone and uploading through YouTube because it takes so friggin' long. So I'm going to use these Google Plus Hangouts as basically a video recorder until I can afford to get a recorder of my own. Okay, so this year I have these goals. My company has sells a blogging platform. I won't give the name because on the internet I've seen a lot of this. Oh, this company's been around for 2 years, paid over 100 million in commissions. Everything's 100%, um, and except for the affiliate fee and stuff like that. And there are about 6 to 8 people already since the inception of this and since they got in have made over $1 million themselves personally. They have teams of hundreds of people. Um, the owners of the company, they build a team just the same as we do, so they have live events. I mean, it's an awesome company. You can probably tell by some of the description. If you've been on them for a while, you probably know what it is, so I'm not going to say what it is. They disclose an average earnings of an average person every day to do it updated 24 hours, so it's legit. It's the feeling that it's going to be around for quite a while. So what I've come up with, I've been online, like I said, for about a year and 4 months, and I didn't know nothing about this. I've been exposed to telemarketing and affiliate marketing and network marketing because my mother has been in Amway since I was like 8 years old. I use the products; it's a great thing, and I even use laundry detergent because my wife and daughter are allergic, and it works for them. So I've exposed to this industry and I like it. So why did I get into the internet part of it? Because basically I'm the only income for my family. My wife stayed home since our second child was born to help raise the kids, to be there for them, to be sick, and she wanted to be involved in the schools and stuff like that. And we made this choice together. So it's been tough for the last few years, and I've been looking for online ways to where I can basically earn an extra income without having time. That's why a lot of people are doing this. And people are jumping from deal to deal, trying to look for the next thing that's going to make them money quickly, but they're not putting in the time. I'm one of them people. And I saw this and jumped on it immediately, and this is where I'm coming from. I've come to realize that this is a people business. You have to build a know, like, and trust, because people don't follow programs. They follow people. They follow the people who are making the money that they want to make, and they think can help them, so they're going to follow them and jump from thing. That's how these people come in and initially make hundreds of thousands of dollars. One person in this company in 28 days made over $700,000 commissions. And because he had a following, because he'd been in this internet marketing space for years, and they built this following of people who knew, like, and trust him, and he showed it to them, and boom, he made all this money. So that's what the average person has got to do, and I'm trying to scale this down to where I can help my people who want to join make the money the quickest, get them in the green, yeah, get them in the money or get them in the black. Don't be that say, I just want to get your money and you're on your own. That's not what I want to do. I want to be the person who sees, who people see and know me. So I invite you to look at all my videos and other videos that I posted that what I like. I'm a weightlifter. I'm a volunteer fireman. Like I said, I'm a equipment operator, and all these life experiences and stuff like that. It's helped mold me into the man I am. So, but I'm the common thing is I want to help people. I am a helper. I am the person who will drop anything to help somebody if I can. So anyway, here's what the basics of it is. The company has the basic package, which is a blogging platform. It even has a mobile app, so if you have an Android or an iPhone, which about 90% of the people in this country have, you can blog from your phone, and where you can be like walking something, take a snapshot for, like, Instagram and all that kind of stuff, where you can take a snapshot, write something down, and shoot it off to your blog, and it's immediately up on the internet, drawing people to you to build your list to in turn get you into the same thing, so you make money. So anyway, it's $25 a month plus the $19.95 a month affiliate fee, and that's a recurring monthly charge, 100% commissionable, other than the affiliate fee, which goes to the system, excuse me, and stuff like that. And I mean, there's more to talk about. I'll get into other aspects. I'm just trying to get this out there. But what it is what are your goals? What do you want to do? And here's my goals. For this year, I want to make $1,000 a month, and it's a very realistic goal for me. Why I choose $1,000? Because that will allow me to do one thing I want to do is travel more. I want to show my kids the world, not necessarily the world per se, but show them stuff in the books and the nature. Get them out of their comfort zone a little bit to explore. Because I didn't get to do that because I came from a divorced family, and my mother raised me for most of my life, and she was the same way, single income. We didn't do that stuff. Well, I can experience that myself and take my kids along, which is great. But anyway, so that's a realistic goal this year for $1,000 a month, and I figure I got to personally sponsor around 40 people, 30 to 40 people, which is a drop in a bucket if you think about it. How many people are getting online and joining something? Excuse me, I'm itching myself. It's just nervous ticks, stuff like that. So I'm going to turn this more so you can see more of me, less of the truck. And so here's how it breaks down with sponsoring in this company. Of the first 10 you personally sponsor, 5 go to you, 5 to go to your sponsor. It's every other one. So the first one goes to you, second one goes to your sponsor, the third one goes to you, fourth one goes to you. You get the picture until you're 10. After 10, then it's every fifth one. So the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th goes to you. The 15th goes to your sponsor, that kind of stuff. So that's how it works out. So as you're building your team, when they start sponsoring themselves, they build your team, That's how it works. So what I'm saying right now is what I want to do is for the next 2 people that want to join me, I get one, my sponsor gets one. For those 2 people, I want to help them get 3 personally sponsored, because the first one they get, which will pay for theirs, the second one goes to me because that's their first pass up. So I'll get that person and get that money. That'll help me, and the third one gets them in the black, where you're making more than you're paying, other than the affiliate fee, which I consider the affiliate fee is the cost of doing business. I don't even count it. So basically, if you come in for the $25 blog for the third one, the first one pays for your blog, the second one goes to me, which helps me out, and the third one gives you an extra $25 a month, the 100% commission. That's what I want to do. So in other words, I personally sponsor two. Those two I have to find, or with their help, and hopefully they may even do it themselves, so find three, or I'll help them. So I got to find six, you know what I'm saying? Then in the next two, I'm going to do the same thing until I can get to, so I build my team enough to where I make enough money, and by that time, hopefully I build enough reputation online that I can have one of these Google Hangouts and put it out on Facebook and Google and LinkedIn, and I get a bunch of people coming, and then I can take what I want to do. This is how serious I am. I'm not going to shoot out my link to join. I'll say, hey, shoot me an email at this email address, and they're all coded time, and I'm going to break them up and invite people who are already in under me or are my pass-ups, so they're the same level I am, they have the same sponsor, and say, look, these people are doing this, and because they're on here putting credibility to me, and they're doing the same thing, hopefully it's a duplicatable system, it's an easy one that they can buy into. I have a group of people want to join, I shoot out those people's links, and I help build them teams. And hell, you might be a person looking at this and thinking, hey, cool, it's $25 a month. I can afford $25 a month plus the $19.95. So let's say it's $50 a month. $50 a month. That's a cost of dinner for my family once out going out. I can afford that. Most people can afford that. And you join. Say you join, and I'm already big enough to where I have a group of people, and all these people who are sponsored have their three. You come in within that night, guess what? I might be able to get you three within the first hours of being in the business. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious I am to help people. Because that's what I'm going to try to do for each and every person I personally sponsor. And see, the pass-ups that go to my sponsor, that enroll under my link but gets passed up to my sponsor where they get the money, I'm going to help them a little bit more because they're going to be in the same boat I am, trying to do the same thing I am. So I'm going to try to help them, get them in some more money, as a little, for still helping them. So they're still happy that they joined with me, because then they're going to be with me and they're going to be like on my team, but yet I'm not making a dime off them, but I'm still going to help them because they saw the vision, they bought into it, and hopefully everybody comes in, does that, and it trickles down, and before you know it, my 40 people I have to personally sponsor because of the pass-ups, it might only take me 15 to bring in, you know what I'm saying, and before I know it, I might reach my goal by the end of the year of $1,000 a month. It might happen within 6 months, 4 months. I don't think it's going to happen within a month or two, because I have to build this trust in people through my emotional and how I'm going to so stupidly serious that I want to help these people. And I still got to work out the details, because I'm not trying to screw anybody, and there's going to be mistakes, don't get me wrong, and hopefully that I want to get people who join me to stay with me, not in for a month and they're gone. That's what happened to my first guy, because I sponsored my first person in this company within a couple months on Craigslist, because I was just shooting things all over the place, and he just happened to read it, and there's a video that explains it. It's real cool, and he joined for $25. And that was it. I never heard from a soul. I shot him a video and showed it to him and sent it to him, and I didn't hear nothing. So I want people who are willing to give me a few months to help out. But that's why I'm saying that if I can get them in the black, in the green, in the money as soon as possible, they're going to stick around because they know I'm going to help, and hopefully they will do the same for theirs. Because think about it: if you personally come in, you're actually underneath me, so your commission is going to me. You get your pass ups. The ones you sponsor that pass up to me. And guess what? I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So you can go out and say, hey, this is what my sponsor is doing. And even if you get passed up, you're going to be underneath my sponsor. He's still going to do it for you. And it just helps you in your marketing, you know, because I want to build a big team, but I don't want it to be, eventually it's going to be so big, I'm not going to be able to personally do everything, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I've laid enough groundwork to where it's just a simple system and everybody's buying into it. But like I said, I'm still going to do this, that if you come underneath me, I'm going to try to get 3 underneath you. That could be off my own efforts. I mean, I can easily just shoot them my link and collect the money, you know, but I'm not going to do that. I got integrity. I do what I try to do what I say, you know. Things happen to where I can't get to it, but I'm serious. I'm not looking to retire in a year or whatever, or quit my job, because there's so many other factors out there. Healthcare one of being big, you know, that there's so many unknown factors. I already know there's a value in my head before I even think about quitting my job. You know what that is? $1.3 million I have to make, because that's a $60,000 a year income for the next 20-25 years, because that's how long I have to work before I even consider retiring through current methods, you know. So I know I have to make that much money that I have set aside before I do that. So what I'm doing now is I want to make the money to enjoy life more. Hopefully that's something you want to do, whether it's pay some bills or even take a vacation for yourself or your family. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for the people. That's why I don't need so many people. I mean, I could be very well in the year and a half, or 2 years, be making thousands of dollars a month. And that's great. And hopefully, majority, I'm talking more than half of the people in my team or my organization, however how deep that is making at least $1,000 a month. So we can come on these Google Hangouts and bring more people. And so in case this deal goes south, maybe there's something else that I can do the same thing, bring you all in, and everybody can make money, because I'll go more and more with these other videos or other Google Hangouts and put it on YouTube, that because there's different levels. There's 2 residual incomes, and there's 3 more one-time deals where you get a big bump in pay, you know. And I want to be able to do that to where people are making the money to can afford to do it. Some people can't do it from the get-go. Other people have to work up to it, you know. So that's what I want to do. So when you're comfortable, you can just jump in and go up to the next level. You know, I'm not interested to make the top amount of money each time. I just want to get you in at the $25 at the basic, you know. And there's so much education, so much training, even to the little thing. And I'm in part of a bigger team called the Prosperity Team that has their own website full of other training. They do a daily hangout when they teach every day, and they put it on YouTube so you can watch it whenever you need to. I mean, I've gotten away from it because I've reduced my time I can spend. I'm down to an hour a day if I'm lucky. This is even more time than I've put into it in a while, because of my job, my family, because I don't want to lose my family in sake of a business. And that's where I was heading to in the beginning, because I was putting all my effort into it. There wasn't anything, and my wife had to sit me down and say, look, I don't want you to give it up, but you're taking so much time away from the family that before I know it, even if I make my goal, I'll turn around and guess what? I'm divorced and all this stuff, and I'm alone again, you know? So that's the thing. So that's what my goals are, plain and simple, $1,000 a month within this year. Sponsoring 40 people, and who knows, I may make more, but of them people I sponsor, I want at least a third, if not a half, making hundreds of dollars a month. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to work not effortlessly, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Excuse my language if it offends you. I apologize. My darndest hardest to, like I said, you come underneath me, I'm going to get you 3. And you might get 3 on your own. And then if you got your 3, great. you know. But it's for the mainly for the people who are struggling like I have to cut down as you're learning, earning, you know. Because if I get three for you, then you can have a Google Hangout or ask me to do a Google Hangout. And like I said, I'll say, hey, I'm going to collect email addresses. And at the end of the thing, I'm going to shoot them out with links for people who need help, who need their three, and go from there. And hopefully, like I said, their efforts, they can do it. So that's it. I could talk on and on and on. I need to get off because my wife needs to get going. I got to pick up my son. He's in a play in a little bit. And I might get called from overtime, you know, get an emergency call. So I'll stop this broadcast. Thank you for watching the replay. If you are interested right now and wanting to talk more or connect more, shoot me an email at rossteam12@gmail.com. That's ROSSTEAM, the number 12 @gmail.com. In the subject, just say YouTube video, and then the subject say, hey, I saw your video on YouTube. I'm interested in knowing more, or I want to join, or how do we get started, whatever. And phone calls, I don't do phone calls unless it's absolutely that's what you want, because I do this at night and I don't like calling people at night, especially different time zones, different countries, or whatever. Do a lot of it over, we can do it Skype or even Google Hangout, you know, that way you can record it and put it on as a marketing, you know. There's so much other different stuff. So, like I said, if you want more information, want to join or whatever, if you want to join, you know, cool. Email rossteam12@gmail.com. ROSSTEAM, number 12, gmail.com. One of these videos I'll explain why it's Ross Team. There's a reason why. Yeah. So, anywho, that's it. I'm done. Time to quit talking. It's up to you. Your ball's in your court. Decide what's best for you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I need more subscribers. I got 8 right now. I want 800. I want 8,000. I want 80,000, you know. Because there's money to be made on YouTube, you know. My wife watches vlogs, and they make money off of that. Just a little side note, because there's so much money to be made. A little bit from here, a little bit there. But let's start at small. Let's get some money making for all of us. So I'm going to stop it now. So thank you for watching, and be safe.